throw. It's behind the receiver as they try to get it to Botkin, the tight end, Kirk Botkin. And that'll bring up 2nd down and 10 with 3:25 left to play. The owner of the Panthers, there's Jerry Richards in the middle, a former receiver for the Colts. Went to training camp out of Wofford College. They were going to carry 35 guys on the team. There's his general manager, Bill Polian. Jerry Richardson said Weave Eubanks said we're going to carry 3 wide receivers, and 2 of them were Raymond Berry and Lenny Moore, Hall of Famers. So he said I wasn't too optimistic. But he made the team.
He made more than the team. Took full advantage of his NFL career.
Throw and a catch. Look at this. It's Charles Johnson with the ball. And he's down to the 29-yard line on a 2nd down and 10 play. He has 12 yards and a Steeler first down. And the clock runs to 3:09 to play. One of the best games of the year right here on a day when people said the Steelers didn't really have to play hard. But true to their tradition, they did, and they're still in it, looking to win it.
Oh, what a catch.
C.J. Charles Johnson goes over 1,000 receiving yards. Here he goes on the rollout, run, and he gets yards every single time. Whoa! Got hit. Put on him by Sam Mills, and what does Cordell Stewart do to get up and pat Mills in the head?
Well, the tough guys never show you that they're hurt. Sam Mills, this is a backbreaker. You hear that old fraud? That's a backbreaker. Well, this is a backbreaker. It's a good thing this guy, Cordell Stewart, is young and flexible, because, man, he got put in reverse. Oh, here's a look at it. Wow!
Now the starting ball is going to be 2nd down. He did not get it far enough, and it'll be Cordell Stewart throwing again. He comes in low. Was it caught? It's ruled on the 1/2, so it's incomplete. Steelers are protesting he caught it.
Oh, I love these football games that go like this, right down to that final click. Pittsburgh Steelers, Cordell Stewart.
Bring up 3rd down.
Latter part of this 4th quarter, they've been excellent on offense.
But they struggled on 3rd down. They're only 2 of 12 are the Steelers converting 3rd downs against this Dom Capers defense, the former defensive coordinator for the Steelers.
That's an alarming stat. 2 of 12.
4 down territory now as we're down to 2:02 to play. Cordell Stewart takes a look, fires. Again, he comes in low. Was it caught?
Oh, no, he didn't.
They're ruling he caught the ball.
No, he didn't.
Somehow Andre Hastings came off the ground and got it.
And it was a great break on the play by the defender.
Cordell Stewart takes a look. He makes the throw. It's the catch. Kirk Botkin. And he's down to the 3-yard line. This is 2nd down and goal. They're going to get him. No, he gets away. And finally they get him back at the 12-yard line.
Huge play.
Field goal doesn't help. They have to score a touchdown with 1:10 left to play. Mike Fox sacked him.
Gigantic play in the football game, and it took 3 daggers in the heart to stop. Wait a minute.
5-yard foul. Automatic first down.
Oh!
A penalty on the defense of the Carolina Panthers. Now another penalty marker comes down. Bill Coward apparently is against the Steelers. At least that's the indication from the coach.
False start.
Oh, a false start.
Number 68
man.
prior to the snap. 5-yard penalty. Repeat the down. First down.
Sometimes not all that bad. It gives the receivers a little more room to run. First and goal. Pittsburgh Steelers down 18-14. Cordell fires. Overshoots. He went right back to the slant pattern to Ernie Mills, who dropped a sure touchdown pass on the last possession of the Steelers on 4th down. Blitz, an all-out blitz. It's Stewart. He runs it up the middle, and he's taken down on a sack. The Panthers sack him, and it's third down. Sean King got him.
Play some defense. Play some defense, Carolina Panthers. Let's take a look and see where the pressure comes from. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4 men across the line of scrimmage. And you see this lineman kind of backs out in coverage, and he's in perfect position. That's Sam Mills, the linebacker, backs out, fakes the blitz. He's in perfect position to make sure that Cardell Stewart can't run a touchdown.
Third down. Stewart looks, fires. It's intercepted. Carolina carries the day with its defense. And the Carolina Panthers, in just their second season, finished 12-4 and unseat the 49ers as champions of the NFC West.
Well, I think Donnie Schultz got other things to do rather than speak to us at the end of the game. He's in that melee over there somewhere celebrating. The Panthers are NFC West champions at the end of only their second season. Let's join in the celebrations and hear what they've got to say about it.
Oh, it's a great victory for this team. You know, we had to play hard right down to the wire, and our guys just pulled it together, and we, you know, did good enough to win this game.
And to be NFC West champions in only your second season?
Well, that's great. You know, it's tough to win this division, and we did it.
Coach, what about clinching against your old team?
Well, it was an emotional game. The way the game ended, I thought, was a fitting ending, because to me it showed the strength of the will of our guys and the way they hung in there. And you know, they had a number of shots down inside in the red zone, and our guys answered the bell, and we made the big play to win the football game. And that's what you have to do in these kind of games. You have to find a way to hang in there and fight and fight and fight and make a play.
It was a feeling of relief, you know, I guess you could say, because it was a long day and we had a lot of plays, and just to be laying there and know that the game's over and we finally won it, it was a great feeling.
How good do I think they are? Time will tell. We'll know in 3 weeks, and I think we got after them pretty good today and kind of punched them in the mouth a little bit, but they responded and they kept us out of the end zone to win the football game.
But this is a little sweet, because I was a Steeler for 3 years. And the fact that we won this game defensively today. Our defense was able to rise up at the end and win it and make a turnover at the end and win the game. And I enjoyed the crowd going defense, defense, defense. So this was kind of neat.
So along with the NFC West Championship for the Panthers comes a bye week to rest their players and a playoff game in 2 weeks' time here at Ericsson Stadium, where they haven't lost all season. Over in the AFC East, the Patriots were playing the Giants this weekend with the same benefits on the line.
It was Bill Parcells' first game against the Giants since he resigned as head coach after their last Super Bowl win. To mark the occasion, the Giants played like the team he left in the first half, building a 22-0 lead with plays like Jason Sehorn's interception return. Still trailing by 12 in the fourth, former Giant Dave Meggett got the Patriots well and truly back in it. 60 yards on the punt return for Meggett and another 60 on the celebration. The Pats were within 5 and faced a big fourth down with 2 minutes left.
Bledsoe to Coates, complete at the 1. And Coates struggles. Did he make it? No signal yet. Now touchdown.
The Patriots get the week off, and by the end there were effectively 2 former Giants head coaches on the sidelines, and Reeves was sacked after the game. Barry Switzer's still in a job, but making as many friends around the league as possible just in case. This was the last game ever at RFK Stadium, and they gave it a good send-off. Terry Allen had a field day running for 3 touchdowns against a Dallas team packed with reserves. The flaming helmet will presumably be carried to the Redskins' new stadium, Olympic style. As anyone who's ever been to Philadelphia will tell you, they're not so much interested in the season of giving there as they are in taking by force.
Second and long. Graham under pressure, took a hit. Touchdown!
Not that the Cardinals put up much resistance, and the Eagles warm up for the playoffs with a seasonal mugging. The last thing the Packers needed going into the playoffs was another injury. Fortunately, Antonio Freeman survived Corey Miller's hand-delivered Christmas greeting, and the Packers took the lead for good in the third quarter on this screen pass to Dorsey Levens, with Green Bay's most aptly named player Frank Winters out front as the screen. After that, the Pack pulled away.
With time, and his man Rison, touchdown.
Rison finished in the stands. Favre finished with 39 touchdown passes for the season, the most by anyone not named Marino. With 4 wins out of their last 6, Tony Dungy's Bucks had the chance to finish the season on a high note against Chicago.
Oh, look out! One man to beat. Carl Williams. This is the one Carl Williams has been waiting on. He'll go to the end zone. No penalty flags. Touchdown.
And Tampa Bay head into the offseason happy. This Jamie Martin touchdown pass to Eddie Kennison was enough to give the Rams a season-ending win over the Saints, but it wasn't enough to save Rich Brooks, who was out of there as the sacking season got underway in earnest. Barring a miracle, the Houston Oilers were playing for the last time as the Houston Oilers, but at least they know who'll be playing quarterback next season. Steve McNair threw for 1 touchdown and ran for another as they finished up with a win over the Ravens. Mike White taking the field as Raiders coach for possibly the last time, and his team certainly didn't come to his defense or their own. They let Lamar Smith go 27 yards for one of his 2 touchdowns. Seattle came from 11 points down and finally took the lead on Gino Torretta's pass to Joey Galloway. John Elway spent most of this one modelling his AFC West champions hat, but he was on the field long enough to hand off to Terrell Davis as he clinched the NFL rushing title. The Chargers eventually took a meaningless game, though, as they rallied from behind on Stan Humphrey's pass to Charlie Jones and 3 John Carney field goals. Rich Kotite saved himself the indignity of being sacked by announcing his departure before the game. The Jets marked his passing with one of their classic collapses from 14-0 up.
Turns it up inside the 10. Is he going to get in? Yes!
Jabbar became the first Dolphin running back to gain 1,000 yards since 1978. The Jets, meanwhile, finished the season the way they started it. Their last chance to send off Kotite with a win was fumbled away by Wayne Krebet. And Rich is not waving there, but drowning. So here's the definitive playoff picture. The Broncos, Patriots and Steelers are division champs in the AFC, with the Bills, Jags and Colts as wild cards. In the NFC, the Panthers join the Packers and Cowboys as champs. The 49ers head the wild cards ahead of the Eagles and Vikings. Next Saturday, the Jags will play the Bills while the Cowboys host the Vikings. On Sunday, it'll be the Colts and Steelers, and the Eagles and 49ers.
So that is the end of the regular season, and who'd have thought halfway through it that both expansion teams would be in the playoffs, while the Washington Redskins wouldn't. We're going to leave you tonight with a look at historic RFK Stadium after the last game ever to be played there. Have a happy Christmas, and we'll be back next week with the first round of the playoffs.
That's on Monday the 30th at 5 o'clock.